Hello, everyone. Patriot Focus here with a new podcast. Today we have pretty packed episode. We have things like we have a mock draft. We have a mock draft. We'll be discussing the Patriots, some Patriots news that's been happening recently. With Kayshon Boutte, he's seeking a trade, or he's not seeking a trade. Patriots are seeking a trade for him, so that'll be interesting. And then, yeah. So first, I'd like to introduce our guest, LastPatsReport. How's it going?
Good, man. How are you doing?
Going good. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
it's gonna be a fun one today. Um we got 4 days till the draft, so
Yeah.
um yeah, we have a countdown. We'll do our mock draft like I said, and um Patriots are in a situation like almost like last year. I mean, we kind of know who we're gonna take. There's
Yeah.
there might be a little bit of a there might be some people going to say we might take Genty, we might take McMillan, we might take Carter, but bottom line is we're most likely going to go take Will Campbell, the tackle from
Yeah.
LSU. I just don't see anything else happening. Um, but yeah, let's go and let's talk about the Kayshon Boutte thing. This Kayshon Boutte, he is not seeking a trade. The Patriots are looking for a trade for Boutte. So, first thoughts, what do you think?
Yeah. So obviously, Shefty posted that, whether it was earlier today or whatever it was, listing him as a potential trade candidate during the draft. And, Vrabel likes his certain kind of people. He wants a certain locker room presence. And, Booty was probably one of the only two players, him and Tavai, last year that had a negative impact in the locker room. Even, blaming Drake May for some passes that he dropped at some points. And so, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I love Booty as a player, but obviously, he's got attitude issues and Vrabel doesn't want to deal with that. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets shipped off, especially during the draft.
Yeah, definitely. We might not see too much capital. We might not see
Yeah.
that much in return for Boutte, but we have Diggs. We have guys like Pop Douglas, Kendrick Bourne, and there's receivers in this class that we can go get. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
maybe not in the first round because we'll probably go get Will Campbell then, but
Yeah.
second round and third round, and guys that can work with Josh McDaniels that it looks like can work, that have the play set to go work with McDaniels. So I would not be surprised if they do go send Boutte off and maybe get a. I'd be happy with a fourth.
Yeah,
I don't know
absolutely.
about you, but yeah, fourth would. I'd be fine with that. And um, yeah, Vrabel said I don't want anyone here that doesn't want to be here. So maybe Boutte doesn't want to be there. Maybe something's going on that we don't know. But yeah, we'll see. Um, yeah, I don't expect that much from him though.
Mm.
Trade value.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. One other thing that I wanted to touch up on is Javon Baker. He is someone that is entering his second year, and not such a good rookie year. Definitely a loss on that one. And what are your thoughts though? Do you think he can come back and
Yeah, so coming out of college last year, I really liked him. He was one of the guys that I wanted the Patriots to target in the later rounds of the draft, so I was pretty hyped up when they did. I did expect him to get more reps, absolutely. Obviously, only one catch for 12 yards or whatever it was on the season isn't exactly what he was looking for, but I mean, I thought he looked good in preseason. He's got the talent. Everybody in the organization knows that. And it was said like Vrabel, when he first got there, immediately built a relationship with Baker. So I think that's a little promising at least, because he and especially with Stephon Diggs in the building, I think he can learn a lot from him. I mean, he's got the talent. We just got to see him, put it together on the field.
Yeah, and I kind of looked more into it today, and it's like a very similar Troy Brown situation coming in, more of a late round draft pick, just a couple targets his first season, and then goes off to
Yep.
become the receiver he did. So maybe Baker does turn out to be like that with the Josh McDaniels Josh McDaniels play set, and maybe he doesn't. But yeah, I'm hoping he can.
Yep.
But yeah, I'd like to get into this mock draft. So draft week, it's been crazy, but there's no trades yet. No
Yeah, nothing
round 1
yet.
trades yet that we've seen. The only trade that we've seen lately, or not lately, but this month with a draft pick with the Patriots was the Cowboys one for
Yep.
Joe Milton for that 5th rounder. We lost a 7th rounder, so we'll see. It's not. I wouldn't say it's early, but it's late enough for there to be a trade. So first round of the mock draft that I made, it is Will Campbell going 1.4. This is,
Yep.
I don't want to say the obvious, but almost the obvious. What are your thoughts on this pick?
Yeah, absolutely. The consensus pick at 4. I mean, you have to think Travis Hunter and Abdul Carter go top 3, which they probably will. But I mean, it makes sense. We need to address the O-line. Personally, I like Will Campbell, but I would much rather go after someone like Genty and then maybe trade back up if possible for one of the tackles like Josh Connerly, Josh Simmons, one of those guys. But at this point, I do expect Will Campbell to be the pick at 4, and I am okay with it. I wouldn't mind maybe going after another one later on. So even if he, becomes a guard, you can have somebody maybe swing out there. But, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully he's great. I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, so you're saying you'd rather Genty than Campbell?
I'm a big Genty guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can I can see where you're coming from, I guess, but I mean, I feel like early April was when we're saying draft the best guy in the class, draft, or even late March, like a little before free agency, a little before we signed Milton Williams. We were all saying draft the best guy on the board, and in that situation, we'd be drafting Genty because he is the best guy on the board. If say Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, and Abdul Carter go 1, 2, and 3, but we get we get someone like Milton Williams. We get all this depth in free agency, and I don't know. We didn't get a running back, so maybe that doesn't go for the Genty. But guys like Mason Graham definitely goes to. Definitely goes to Terra McMillan from getting Diggs, and yeah, I mean even safety going to get Marcus Epps and signing back Jalen Hawkins was huge. Now that kind of separates us from a second round safety like Xavier Watts. Yeah, Xavier Watts from Notre Dame. So I don't know. We'll see, but I don't expect any of those big guys like defensive linemen or safety or any of those guys to get picked on a day 1 for the Patriots. Yeah, Genty it would be cool to go see him and go work with Ramondre, maybe get a 70-30 snap count or something like that, and go work with Josh McDaniels because that would be cool. But it's just too much. It's too big. I don't want to say risk, but it's just we're drafting for a left tackle because we gave up. We were so bad with pass protection last year to the point where it was ridiculous. So to the point where we had to sit our quarterback for the first 7 weeks. Like that shouldn't be the case. So yeah, we definitely got to improve that left side, that left tackle position. And like I said, I would like Genty, but it's just not realistic, and I just don't see it happening. So now going to our second pick, we go with. I think I went. Hold on, let me see. Oh, I went Travion Henderson, Ohio State's running back. So this was it was gutsy for me because running back, like I just said, it's not our main priority. We have Ramondre, we have Gibson, we even had Terrell Jennings. We even have him. He didn't do that bad at the towards the end of the season, but I mean Henderson, he's just a a good all around rusher. I mean he can do the passing game. He can go up the middle. He's a patient back. He can just do it all. He's the Ohio State guy that Vrabel's probably looking for. He's just fast. He's quick. Um, good ball security. Only one fumble in 573 carries and 75 receptions. I'll take that all day. And especially with Ramondre right now. What was it? 4 or 5 fumbles in one season. Like that can't be happening. So, get a good safe running back that can gain us the yardage that we want, and he's just fast and he's a leader, and I feel like it's everything that Vrabel and McDaniels could want.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Henderson. I think he could be a surprise day one guy. Um, so him being there at 38, I would absolutely pull the trigger. I've done that in a couple of my mock drafts as well. Um, I mean, perfect Josh McDaniels guy for that offense. I mean, 3 down back, he can run the ball, he can catch the ball, he can do literally anything you want. He'll line up out wide, great pass protector. I mean, he's just the perfect McDaniels back, and I think it'd be a lot of fun to see him in this offense, especially back there with Drake May.
I, I completely agree, and it's it's just everything lines up for him. Have Will Campbell protect the left side with him, and he's just a fast back that he
Yeah.
just looks like an all-around good prospect to go take. And he's the Ohio State guy that Vrabel wants. So, moving on to round three, I went with Ohio State's wide receiver Jalen Noel. Now, this is my favorite. He's one of my favorite players in this whole class. He's
Yeah.
just all around so athletic. Um, he can win contested catches. He can beat guys in man coverage. He's just all around a great player. So you may say, he had Jaden Higgins to help him become what he did, and he probably did. But if you want to say that, then you can say Milton Williams had all those guys to
Yeah.
help become him what he did. So, yeah, I just think he's my guy this draft. I just see so much talent in him, so much athleticism. Sure, he might not have the arm length that people would like, but like Will Campbell said, um, like he's played with it and he's played good with it. So I'm assuming Jalen Noel will play okay with it too. Yeah, he's just an all-around quick guy, very explosive, and he catches a lot. So
Yeah.
yeah, what do you think about this pick?
Yeah. So this is definitely a popular one for Patriots fans and everything. Obviously, he came in on a top 30 visit, and apparently that went well. So that's a good sign. um, but Jalen Noel was one of the back a couple months ago when I started digging into this receiver class. He was one of the first like under the radar guys, I guess, that I looked at, and he immediately became one of my guys. And I would be like, I've been mocking him to the Patriots for months now, and so I would be absolutely stoked if we got him. I mean, just a great receiver, Julian Edelman type. He can just do it all, and I mean, how can you not love that?
Yeah, he's just he. You're right. He can just do it all, and he's PFF gave him a 81.7 receiving grade. That's not that good comparing to what they gave other receivers, but they can give him whatever he wants. I just think he has a really good talent and ran a 4.3940 at the combine, which is one of the best out of these top or these 3 round receivers. So yeah, I'd go for him and do it. So, um, next pick, I went down to pick 77, the Judon pick, and I went to go get Andrew Makuba from the safety from Texas. This guy, he played a great season this year. Probably the reason why he's coming into day two, getting picked in day two. He played all around, all good all around, and like especially against these good SEC teams like Michigan, or not like Michigan, like Georgia. He played really good against Georgia. Oh, he played good against Georgia, and yeah, he's just I think he's just an all around good safety. He let up no touchdowns this season and 5 interceptions. So yeah, what do you think about this pick?
A lot. Obviously, wasn't really in on the radar for that many safeties in this class, but there's a couple that really stand out. And Makuba is definitely one of them, especially on the latter half of day two. Just absolutely flies around the field. I mean, high motor. And I mean, you've seen the hits that he gave out. I mean, in that, what was it, SEC championship
Yeah.
on Gunnar Stockton, knocked his helmet off. I mean, he's just a fun player to watch. Flies around the field every play, and a little bit of a ball hawk, but just a good player.
Yeah, I see a lot of Devin McCourty in him. He's like you said, he's all around the field. He's um, ball hawk. He's just a great player. Um, yeah, he's always in the ball. And watching Texas, you watched him. He's just a great athlete, and yeah, so perfect fit for the Patriots in my opinion. So next up, we were round four pick. I had us taking offensive guard from UNC, Willie Lampkin. So this guy, he has a lot of experience in at guard with two schools. Yeah, I think he went to two schools, UNC and I forget the other one off the top of my head. But he worked with Drake May. It's Coastal Carolina. He worked with Drake May, and he's a little short, 5'10", 270, but he's a big guy or he's pretty heavy for 5'10", and yeah, he's just right guard, played center, played left guard. He's just he's an interior offensive lineman, and that's what we want because we don't know if we 100% we don't really know our whole interior starters yet. Unlike other teams, we don't know what's gonna happen with left guard. We don't know what's gonna happen with right guard. We're pretty sure what's gonna happen with center, with Bradbury, but like right guard, I don't. It could be Caden Wallace. It could be some people want to stick him on the left side and try that. It's a mess over there. And they have Layden Robinson who played pretty well last season when he did play. So I wouldn't mind going to see him go right guard or left guard or whatever wherever they put him. But yeah, Lampkin has talent everywhere. So what are your thoughts on this pick?
Played at UNC with Drake May. He was his center there for a year or two. So I think that'd be cool to pair him back up. I remember at the Senior Bowl, one of the Patriot reporters asked Lampkin about that, and that's pretty much what he said. Just that'd be cool to be back under center with Drake May because obviously he loves the guy. But speaking of the Senior Bowl again, even as how short he is, he tore up a lot of those big D linemen, including Deion Walker, who's just massive. And I thought it was pretty impressive. So I like Willie Lampkin a lot, and I absolutely expect him to be pretty good in the league.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'd like him to go back with Drake and help out at center because we have no clue what's happening. Um, One guy I did want to take there, but I couldn't do it again with all my mocks is Harold Fannin, the Bowling Green tight end. He's just a great player. I've seen a lot of film on him so far, and he great year this year, great year last year, with 10 touchdowns this year. Sure, he's from Bowling Green, but he played against teams like Penn State, A&M, Penn State, A&M. Yeah, that's about it. But he played against them, and he really excelled. He was the star of the show there. So, yeah, he wins contested catches. He's 54.5% contested catch win rate, which is great. With a 96.4% receiving grade. I'll take that all day. So I think he's one of the best tight ends coming into this the highest ceiling tight end coming into this class. Maybe he's dropping because he's from Bowling Green, I'm assuming. That's tough to go take someone from Bowling Green. But I would love for the Patriots to go take him. I didn't pick him this time because I picked him every other time, and I wanted to change it up this time. But yeah. So round 5 pick, I had to change something up. Had to go with on the defensive side of the ball. I went Tyler Barron, the edge from Miami. So this was kind of just so we lost Bentley, who kind of went to the outside every now and then. We Keon White, he's fine. He's still playing, but just gotta get another edge guy with good pass rush, because pass rush was terrible last season. We couldn't get to the quarterback once. So yeah, we gotta go get to the quarterback and get an edge rusher from this class. So what are your thoughts on this pick?
Yeah, I like Tyler Barron a lot. He was once again one of the first edge rushers I watched film of, and I mean he's just really good, really solid player. I mean, super physical, so I'm sure Vrabel will love him. A lot of effort on every play. But yeah, I mean, just really good player. I mean, in the 5th round, I think that's good value. I think he's got a good high floor, so I think he'll come in and be able to produce right away. Maybe nothing spectacular, but I think he'll be a solid player for a good amount of time in the league.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like we just needed an edge rusher. Get a little more depth over there. I know we got Harold Landry. We have Keon White. But Harold Landry, he's getting old. He's 30, 31, 32 maybe. Yeah, and so yeah, go get an edge rusher, and then next pick, pick 171 in the second 5th round pick that we have. I went with Arkansas receiver Andrew Armstrong. This guy, another guy with a great 2024 season. Had a great game against Texas and Ole Miss. Yeah, he had a great game against Ole Miss, and yeah, so he's winning contested catches, and if we want to part ways with Boutte, then we need someone that has that ability, because that was May's guy. Boutte was May's touchdown guy that he would go to, and if we don't have that anymore, then we can't upset Drake. So we got to go get another receiver that can win contested catches. And yeah, I'll go take Andrew Armstrong. I mean, he didn't not many touchdowns this season. Only 1 touchdown on 420 snaps and 118 targets. So go take him. Go take a risk on him. Round 5 pick. I mean, I don't expect any starting abilities round 5. But I don't know. Go take a shot on him. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he's another one of those high floor guys.
Me too.
Great possession receiver. I mean, he just catches everything. Runs nice routes. I mean, I didn't know too much about him until recently. One of my favorite creators, Hail Mary Sports, on YouTube and Twitter, he just was raving about him. So I figured I had to go take a look at him. And yeah, he's a really good player. You got to give him that. Just like I said, great hands, good route runner. I think he can absolutely be a rostered guy in the league for like a long time. Like maybe like a Noah Brown type, just bounce around, be a consistent receiver.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, I mean, if we do get rid of Booty, we need that deep threat, and he's kind of a quick guy too. So go take a risk on him. If you miss, you miss. Vrabel will definitely hear it, but whatever. So round 7, I went with UNC tight end Bryson Nesbitt. So I mean, the main reason I went to go for the UNC guy was obviously Drake May. Worked with him early in his career, so I mean, I'm not 100. I haven't done much film review on this guy on Nesbitt, but I know he worked with Drake, and that must mean he's okay. So um, we'll go take a chance on him. Um, Actually, on PFF, 60% of New England Patriots mock drafters have selected him to the Pats. So I mean, um, I'll contribute in that. So I guess he can't win contested catches. Do you know anything about this guy?
Um, so yeah, obviously he played with Drake May for a while. I remember watching Drake May's highlights last year coming into the draft. I found myself wondering who the heck this Nesbitt guy was that's catching all his passes, because I felt like that was every play in Drake May's highlight video. I mean, Nesbitt was catching just every pass.
Oh, the guy at the middle. That's all.
Yep.
Yep, I
Yep.
know who you're talking about. All right, I've done film on
And
him. Never mind.
so, but he's kind of one dimensional. If you do watch, he's not much of a blocker because he's kind of smaller. But he is a good receiver, absolutely, especially coming off just up the seam like that. We saw a lot with when Drake May was there. So I'm absolutely all for bringing him into New England. I think that'd be awesome for him and Drake, and especially if we bring in Willie Lampkin too. Fuck, I mean, get all the UNC guys in here. I'm down for it.
Yep, pile him up. So yeah, go take him, and if he's bad, then that's fine. Um, so last pick, round 7, pick 238. I decided that I'd go get a cornerback, Tommy Hill from Nebraska. I don't know why I did this. I just did it because I don't know who else to get. I mean, the board's pretty empty at this point. I mean, you have Ty Robinson from Nebraska, the D lineman, but maybe that would have been the better pick. With Barmore's questionability, I think he'll be fine. He's working out right now with the team, so I'm not too worried about that. Another guy that I could have went here that I'm a fan of is Xavier Truss, the Georgia tackle. I think he also played guard at one point in his career. So yeah, I would not mind going to get him. Born and raised in New England, in Newport, Rhode Island. So he already went on a 30 visit with us. I don't know how it went, but I would not mind going to get him and bringing him back to New England. He's a Georgia tackle. And yeah, I mean that's all I have for this mock draft. Who are some guys that your draft crush, we can call it. Who are some of those guys?
One guy that I love. He doesn't have too much film. Tennessee guy, receiver Dante Thornton Jr. And obviously that name's gonna be a little scary for Patriot fans, but the dude is so good. I mean, he's 6'5". He ran a 4.3 40. Great route runner, contested catches. I mean, he's got it all. He just, small sample size. We didn't get to see too much of what he can do. I really think sky's the limit for that guy, honestly. Like Calvin Johnson with Tyreek Hill speed, but obviously you'd have to get him there. He's a little raw, being that he didn't get too much attention at Tennessee. But it was just crazy at times watching his film because Tennessee would sometimes just run plays where he would be the only one running a route. Everybody else would just jog forward 5 yards, and quarterback would just throw it deep to Dante Thornton Jr. and he'd always catch it. And one thing watching his just all 22 tape, whenever he dropped a ball or had got held or something on a play, he would never get up and argue with the ref or anything. He'd just turn around, run back to the huddle, get back with his team. And I just thought that was pretty good. So I think he's got a good kid, good headspace, it seems, from watching the film. Obviously, don't know him personally, but
Yeah.
I mean, he's got all the talent in the world and all the physical attributes. So I'm really high on him, whether that be in the 4th round at 106, or I would even reach for him at 77 if you're confident you can develop him. But obviously that's probably not going to happen. But that's my guy for sure. Yeah.
Any other guys or no?
There's a lot of guys I really like.
Yeah.
Braden Swinson, the edge rusher out of LSU. I'm a big fan of him. Super high motor, just always full speed, 100% tenacious at every play. And then another guy is Jack Besh out of TCU, the wide receiver. Yeah. I think he's just high floor, like Adam Thielen type guy. I like him a lot.
I see a lot of Cooper Kupp in him too.
Yeah. Just really, really reliable receiver. And then another guy I'll throw out there is Dorian Strong out of Virginia Tech, the cornerback. I think he's going to be really good. Seeing him at the Senior Bowl and everything, I mean, he just locked down everybody, it felt like. And his tape looks really good. I don't know why people don't talk about him more. I think he's pretty good. I don't know.
Yeah. I have a few. One of them being Jalen Lane. He's kind of a little further down at the bottom of the list, but he's still up there. I mean, throw it up to him. I don't think there's PFF says a 16% chance of him catching it for contested catch rates. But you shouldn't have to do that because he'll beat that corner. He's a really fast guy, 4.31 40 in the combine. So maybe McDaniels will like that. Probably not. Maybe. And then I don't know if I mentioned him yet, but Jaden Blue, the Texas running back, also a really quick guy, 4.25 40 on his pro day. I do not think he ran at the combine, but he's just a really good player. One thing he does need to get up a little bit is his ball security, so that's why I decided not to go pick him this draft because we're already dealing with that issue, and yeah. And then I'm scared of that Jalen name. That's I don't want to. I'm nervous about that Jalen name with what happened last year with Jalen Polk, but should be okay. So he's another one of my guys. If he That's it. If he can get that ball security up, and if he can catch some passes off the backfield, then he's a great player. But just a little more weight into him, and maybe that'll get that 40 time a little slower, but it'll for sure get that that blocking and maybe even that ball security up a little bit more. So he's one of my other guys that I really like. And lastly, or I got two more. I'll save them. I'll do them. I'll save the this one. I'll do Xavier Watts, the safety from Notre Dame. I think he's just a really good player. He's a hard hitter. He's always ready. I see a lot of a mix of like Jabril Peppers in him. I think he did play a little bit of like linebacker and in college or high school or whatever. I saw something about that. So he's a strong guy. I would not mind going to take him. It's a little early for a safety for something that we already spent money on this offseason, but he's just a really good player, and I like him a lot. another ball hawk guy. So, and um, and lastly, we'll go. Who is it? Where is he? Who was it that I was gonna? Now I'm forgetting. Oh, it was Donovan Jackson from Ohio State. He's he's just really flexible. It looks like he's a team player. He's Vrabel's another Ohio State guy for Vrabel. He played tackle his whole. Wait, was it? Yeah, he played tackle his whole career until they needed him for. No, he played guard. He played left guard his whole career until they needed him for the championship or the playoffs or whatever. They needed him then, and he was out there. He came in and he played a good half the season of left tackle and played great. So he's all around just a team player. He's very versatile with where he wants to play, and yeah, I gladly go take him in the second round if we can't get Campbell or something happens over there. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see if we don't get Campbell and go Genty, or that'd be fun to see. I don't know. But that's all I have for today's podcast about the draft. I mean, only 3 more days
Yeah.
after tonight, so just 3 more sleeps and we're at the draft.
I'm ready.
I'm ready too. We just need to do something right, and then I'll be happy. So anyway, oh, by the way, AJ Brown will not be traded. There has been lots of rumors that he could be coming to New England if Abdul Carter falls. Fitzy decided to talk about that, and that went around everywhere actually. And so that's a quick update that he will not be getting traded. I wasn't very confident that he would be. I think a couple people were, so
Yeah.
to clear that up. But yeah. Everyone make sure to go follow LastPatsReport on Instagram. That's my guest over here. And I mean, thanks for coming on today. We great mock draft that we made, and yeah, I'm excited for the draft. So hopefully come back on and we can recap the draft. So
yeah, it'd be great. All right, thanks for having me.
Thank you.